Episode 79. Thank you all for listening to episode 78, How to Cut a Promo, told by Sergey Federon. I'm Mark, here with my co-host.
What if this was episode 79 minus 10?
Yes, that would be 69.
Oh, that's me.
All right, and?
Fred the Stat Parrot, as my name has come to be now.
Is it Jake or Fred?
I think it's Fred at this point.
Fred.
Dude, when you're speaking, I know you're sitting, Brandon's not here. Happy anniversary, by the way, Brandon. And that's why he's not here. You're doing exactly what he does when he's sitting in that spot, which is, hey, how are you?
Maybe it's the spot. Maybe we should all rotate over to that spot and see if it's just the spot.
I think it's Brandon left his bad mojo over there.
I think he did. I think it's a comfy chair.
Is it still on the table?
It's still on the table.
His mojo.
Have you gotten your jelly beans yet, by the way?
No. I've already... that's never going to happen. We already know that. Maybe next Easter.
Next Easter, he's like, they're out of jelly beans.
Yeah, probably.
They're out of my Starburst jelly beans.
It's okay. He'll owe, like, a whole bunch of Reese's trees at Christmas. Those are the best.
Reese's trees are good, and then, what is it, Little Debbie's Christmas tree cakes?
Ooh, yeah.
Those are the best.
What is it?
You need to open your mouth a little wider when you speak.
I'm drawing a blank. What are the really bad snacks that went out of business for a while and then they got bought back and then...
Hostess? It was around here, yeah.
The Twinkies. Yeah.
Which is
Twinkies has a
Hostess.
birthday cake Twinkie and it's really good.
Do I need to, amplify?
Dude, I'm talking right into this thing. I think it's just Brandon's mic.
Does it taste like birthday cake?
It does.
And Twinkie?
Very much so.
What kind of birthday cake, though? There's so many different kinds. You could have yellow birthday cake. You could have vanilla, chocolate,
I'm thinking more.
pecan.
I'm thinking more of a yellow birthday cake with
funfetti.
with the funfetti in it and like a vanilla icing.
Okay, just curious.
Twinkies suck.
They do. I'm not I'm not even like a big Little Debbie or Hostess fan either. Shockingly.
Right. And I do like the trees, but that's about it. That's the extent.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, once a year sort of thing. The little, who makes the cupcakes with the filling in them? The little black
Hostess?
cupcakes. Is that Hostess?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are probably the best. Those are my favorite.
Yeah,
the
they
little
want-
chocolate cupcakes, and it's got the cream filling and the little white swirl on top. Yeah, that's probably my favorite out of all that stuff. And I still yeah,
Because it's dark on the outside, cream on the inside.
just how I like my coffee.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Black, hot, and some cream
I like it.
mixed up.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, you just don't put it in there. Sugar too. 2 sugars.
How much cream?
I mean, probably like 2 dabs.
2 dabs.
Yeah, you go. It's like when they pour shots. It's like shot.
All right. So
Dab.
A couple shots.
Dab.
Couple shots.
Here, like that. Dab.
I got it now. I
No.
got it.
It'd be much better if there was video on that.
Dab.
People could have saw me dabbing.
Well, I know some people want us to have a YouTube channel. It's just not in the cards yet. Might not be for a while.
No, a little bit. It'll happen though.
Eventually.
I mean, you got to think about it though. People are gonna see us and they're gonna be like, "Ooh." Well, not to me, but
Are you kidding me? They're not going to want to see
other people at the table.
After they see me, they're not going to want to watch the show anymore.
They're going to be like, oh my God, it is a real parrot.
Literally.
And then Brandon too. Oof.
Like, where's his tooth?
Where's his hair?
Did he get that fixed, by the way?
No.
I mean, he can. He pop it in. I bet for his anniversary night he has it popped in. Going to a nice dinner, probably. I would imagine. I don't know.
I'm sure he's going to pop it in. But
I would hope.
Sorry, Brandon. Yeah, I'm not sorry.
Nah.
Where's the game? It's at 8 o'clock? Oh, God, we got 8 o'clock. All right.
8:05.
So,
Bad weather in Tulsa, by the way, tonight.
yeah, I know. I was just talking to our...
It's a good thing the stadium has a retractable roof.
I'm hoping that the new segment that hopefully will start next week, it's going to be betting so you can bet on the lines. If it's going to be, say the Yankees are playing the Orioles and the over-under's 9, we're going to have some help from Hookie the Bookie.
Hookie the Bookie.
Is Hookie the Bookie not coming on today then?
He cannot. He's from the Oklahoma City area and it's bad, like the floods and the water. So we wish them the best, of course. And we got our walleye in Tulsa, so same thing. My uncle, who I was just with, he's from that area too, and we just wish people the best. So, thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Thank you to All Wear Clothing, the first and primary sponsor of Over the Line Sports Podcast. Thank you to Brandon over there. I have to meet with him soon so I can order our stuff so that we have it for the August 4th, 100th episode bash. And Jake, you have to make sure that you are ready for that because we're going downtown. We're downtown, and we're just going to party all night.
Well, yeah, because we're celebrating my birthday. Remember?
Yeah, that's his. Well, it's 2 weeks after, but we'll celebrate the second anniversary of your 21st birthday.
The original date was supposed to be like a couple days after my birthday. So
now you're just rolling into woman territory. You just can't have months. A month isn't the birth. That's not how that works.
All right, fine. We won't celebrate my birthday.
Actually, no. You know what'll be good? We'll celebrate the 3 of your guys' birthdays because that day is right in the middle of all your birthdays.
I don't want to celebrate my birthday. I don't like celebrating my birthday.
Okay. Well, we'll celebrate Sergei Fedorow's birthday. And
His birthday is December 69th.
Thank you to Crandall's Quality Lawn Care. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas.
Am I ever going to be allowed to shoot that damn thing?
No.
You have to be this tall to ride the ride.
You have to be over 26 years old.
You have to be this short to ride the ride.
Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas.
You can't handle this weapon.
And not... Ooh.
I say bullish.
It could be Newfoundland.
That was...
Right in the middle of a lake. Well, Lake
Simcoe. So we're going to creep over to this island here. Bayshore Village.
That sounds like a nice area. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's like a retirement area, isn't it?
Yeah, so serves the Toledo and surrounding area, and not Lake Simcoe or Bayshore Village on Lake Simcoe.
What was that, Ontario?
Toronto. Yeah, that's Ontario. Should be, because Toronto's right down here. At least it was.
I don't know my Canadian. Yeah, it's got it. There's
right there, Toronto.
Yep. So it's got to be Ontario.
Yeah, because we got Ottawa and yep, it all worked out. So Lake Simcoe, Bayshore Village, does not serve that area.
Sorry.
Thank you to Cassandra at PNC, who can help you with all of your banking needs. Make sure to visit her at the White House branch of PNC or give her a call, 419-877-0634. Also, thank you to Ben Meyer at Yark Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. And, of course, thanks again to JoJo's for the wonderful pizza on this Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's just, we were off basically a couple weeks. And so what happened? So I'll talk first. I was in, I first went to Reno, Nevada. I was out with Willie Nelson, did 8 of his shows. Did Reno, Nevada, Laughlin, Nevada, Santa Cruz, L.A., Santa Monica, San Diego, Phoenix, Arizona. I was all over the place. Played a lot of golf. As I texted you guys and told you, I played the TPC Scottsdale Stadium course. They have another course, the Champions course, but the Stadium course is where they play the tournament.
Yep.
And, I shot like in the 90s, which is, whatever. I'm fine with that, especially this year. This year's the first year. I've golfed 4 times using my own ball instead of playing scrambles. Mm-hmm. 4 times on that trip. That's more than I've golfed in the last 2.5 years by myself, just me playing my own ball, so I'm like, you know what, I'll take it. And I was telling Bear before the show, at the last course I was just at Papago in Phoenix, I had a shot for like 5 birdies, and I bogeyed 2 or 3 of them, and I parred the other ones, and I was like, you've got to be shitting me.
Is that the course that you had the rim job at?
The what?
What?
You said you had a ball rim out of the hole.
Yeah, that was there. I had the birdie, and I got pissed off and ended up bogeying it because I was pissed on the comeback shot.
I had a lot of rim jobs this weekend, so beer pong.
So I want to hear. So
hit the rim.
We'll pivot off of me
Spins
over
off.
to you. What were you doing this weekend?
So I was at former Rock on the Range, now called Sonic Music Temple Festival. I don't know, some crazy ass name, but I still call it Rock on the Range. It's easy.
Yep.
System of a Down, Disturbed, Foo Fighters are your headliners.
See, I have not seen. That's one of my bands I have not seen. System of a Down. How were they?
Well, first of all, I'll tell you. But
Okay.
the top 3 bands that I saw there were Foo Fighters, because that's what I went to see anyway.
Because they fight Foo.
Absolutely. And Dave Grohl is a god.
Dave Grohl is fucking
Probably
amazing.
one of the best musicians of all time.
Totally agree.
I would pay a lot of money to go see that, and I was 4 rows from the front. I should say 4 rows. I was 4 people from the front, more or less, in a row, in a technical sense. And I think the ticket for the weekend was like $300.
It's
total.
absolutely worth it.
So absolutely,
just for that.
Yeah, I would pay $300 to sit nosebleed stadium seating to see the Foo Fighters play.
Dude, they're amazing.
Yeah, they played for like probably 2.5 hours or so. Really good.
Awesome.
Dave Grohl played the drums when Taylor Hawkins came up and sang Queen with the lead singer of the Struts. So that was cool.
Really?
Yep, that was really cool. They did a Queen song. I don't remember what it was at the time. It's a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, what happened with your phone when you were drinking alcohol?
Yeah, so Sunday I got so drunk that I thought I lost my phone. And I have my work phone and then my personal phone. I thought I lost my personal phone, which, I'm at a concert. I'm jumping around. I'm wearing shorts, they're not cargo shorts. I'm wearing golf shorts. So I thought, shit, I couldn't feel it. Probably the phone came out of my fucking pants, right? So I'm looking around. I tell Nick, and I'm like, hey, man, I said, I lost my phone. I said, look for it. So we're looking at it on the ground. I said, whatever, screw it. I don't care. I'm just going to enjoy this concert. So about 5 minutes later, I go to pull my phone again to get another video of the next song that came on. And for some reason, I grabbed kind of around to my ass, and my phone was in my back pocket.
That's awesome.
So I never lost it. I just had it in my back pocket. So anyways, Foo Fighters were first. Second, Fever 333. They were amazing.
Didn't he walk up on?
Yeah, he was.
And then he was just hanging on.
He was hanging on the railing where you'd go. If you go up to stadium seating, he was on top of that where you'd walk in and walk out of, and they had security guard holding his pants as he was singing with a corded mic. By the way,
I saw that he was walking up with it.
He takes a corded mic all the way around. It was absolutely insane. So yeah, that was crazy. And then he got into one of their amp boxes and fell in and was singing while the crowd was surfing him in an empty amp box. It was phenomenal.
I saw somewhere there. Was it there? I just saw a picture of it that somebody was getting, tossed around in the crowd in a wheelchair.
No, that was something else. Yeah,
but
that wasn't
still, that's
that.
Freaking
but
awesome.
I've seen it before there. Yes, it happened a few years ago. There was a lady in a wheelchair, and they were literally her in the wheelchair still were crowd surfing her, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
And then third was tough because Killswitch is really good, but Disturbed, I've seen them there before, and this was the second time I've seen them, and they put on a much better show than the first time, so I really liked their show. It was a lot, Disturbed and System would have been fifth. I mean, they're older now, but they still put on a hell of a show.
Yeah, Serge still sounds good.
But it's funny because, he nailed everything.
Yeah,
but
I was surprised.
It was funny because, they're obviously huge rockers and everyone knows them. But the people, you could see them in a Kroger on a Saturday morning and you'd think, oh, that's just a dad shopping. They both look so plain. They're not like the rocker look. He would have, he doesn't have the huge beard. He's got the small beard now, and he was wearing a long sleeve with cargo jeans, dude. And it's just you wouldn't know he's not tatted up. You would have no idea if you walked by him and you really didn't know who he was. So it was really cool. But yeah, System put on a good show. I think I was a little bit aggravated because it was the first day. I was tired. I was sore. It was the end of it. It was just I just kind of want to go. And they put on a hell of a set. They played, it felt like all night.
So that Led Zeppelin is probably my top favorite band to see of all time. And they'll never get back together. But Robert Plant has his bluegrass band. Yep. So on September 20th in Indianapolis, they're opening for Willie Nelson. It's the one day he's out with Willie, so I told them already. I said, I'm going to be there because I can just get in. I'm not selling. I'm going. I have to see Robert Plant. That's it. I don't care if he's singing bluegrass. I'm seeing Robert Plant.
Yeah, it's you got to get out and see these guys who, I'm not saying they don't have much left, but you don't know.
Dude, Willie, man, I'll tell you what. And I did his show last year when he was 85, and now he's 86, and he still stands up there. He plays for 1 hour. He goes on typically right on time. If it's 8:30, he's on right at 8:30, and at 9:30 he's off. Exactly 1 hour.
9:45 in bed.
Oh yeah, he literally walks off and walks back on, and we've got a return caller here. We got to see who's the return caller here.
Hey Gary, it's Fake Francesa calling.
Francesca.
Is he drunk today?
Yeah. Well, we got Barrett.
Francesca at the Olive Garden. That's the place you guys like to eat at.
So we've got Brandon's not here today. We just got Jake the Stat Parrot or Fred the Stat Parrot and Bear. and myself.
Well, let's go back to my prediction 2 weeks ago when I was a guest speaker on the show, and I correctly called Brooks Koepka winning the PGA Championship at Bethpage Black. You know, I'm from the New York area, and it is a public course. But they don't allow carts, and I'm too fat to walk. But I knew Koepka would win.
Well, John Daly rode around in a cart. Why couldn't you?
Because the fake Francesca, they're never fair to him. They don't recognize genius when they see it. Now, the next topic, we're going to talk about Dictator Gates of the New York Jets. All it proves is that it's better to be born with money than to work for it if you look at the Johnson brothers.
Now,
The first move that Dictator Gates made was he let go of Jordan Liggett, a great tight end, for a punter. You know, the punter is always the MVP of the Jets. Liggett, just so you know, is going to sign with the Lions because Matt Patricia's been eyeing him up when he was on the Jets. Going to have an MVP season. He's going to make it to the Pro Bowl.
I can't tell if this is John Madden or Francesca.
Now, the next topic we're going to move on to is Cespedes. If you think a guy from Cuba came all the way to America to dig post holes on his farm for his animals, and that's how he hurt himself, I'll tell you, you're a true Mets fan. He was riding a damn horse and he fell off. He broke his ankle, and they owe him $100 million.
So he's like Bobby Bonilla, right?
Yeah.
Bobby Bo Day, the day that Bobby Bonilla, who hasn't played 30 years, gets his millions from the Mets every year.
How do you
A
feel?
reminder why it's great to be a Mets fan.
So how do you feel about the current Yankees situation? They're looking pretty good with all their backups from AAA.
Yeah, that's what happens when you play for a real organization. They actually have like real players and a real manager. So the last topic we're going to bring up, Fake Francesa, is, and this is an important one. If you have been watching the NBA, you have an African American from Greece with a beef with an African Canadian super fan. And all I can tell you is I really like that OMG song. Oh my God. Whoa! Whoa! That to me is great drama, and it should be on the news every night.
Well, I thought your favorite song was "Call Me Maybe."
Well, that Drake, you know, he's replaced Carly Rae Jepsen as my favorite Canadian.
I thought Justin Bieber was your favorite Canadian.
He married American. He's only half Canadian.
Stat Parrot's looking around here. What do you got to say to Fake Francesca here?
Besides for the fact that Justin Bieber sucks and Carly Rae Jepsen's
Well, you can't even say her name. Carly Rae Jepsen, yep.
whatever, same bullshit. That's all I'm
And
gonna say.
have you guys finally admitted or come to consensus that Terry Glenn is the greatest Ohio State player of all time?
Still up in the air. Still up in the air.
Up in the air. That's because you guys are borderline Ohio State fans. You were sitting up there 10 miles away from the maize and blue, and you guys secretly root for both the Browns and for Michigan.
I
and you won't admit it.
strongly disagree with that.
And the Stat Parrot's actually wearing an Ohio State beat cover today.
Yeah, I just strongly disagree with that comment.
Please just admit that Terry Glenn was the greatest Ohio State player of all time.
I don't even think he was the greatest Ohio State wide receiver of all time.
If you look at the tape, you will see that Terry Glenn and then Eddie George were the two best players. of all
Well,
time.
here, hold on. Who was a better receiver, Terry Glenn or Rocket Ishmael?
Not even close, Terry Glenn. Rocket Eastmile, the only reason he won the Heisman is he went to Notre Dame. The fix was in.
Notre Shame.
Oh.
Notre Dame, Notre Dame. Yeah, there has been.
So this week there is what, the Colonial? They're at the Colonial. Is that right for golf?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, down deep in the heart of Texas. I think you really need to look at Ryan Palmer as a dark horse.
And why do you think Palmer?
Palmer, he's a Texas guy. He lives in the Dallas area. He's a member at Colonial. He's won there in the past. And he just teamed up with Johnny Rahm to win the team event.
It's a good pick. Very good pick.
Dark horse,
Yeah,
I like it.
that's why I'm saying Ryan Palmer. He's not going to cost you a lot of money. Go Texas, go local.
This is the third time. I don't want to say.
If Hogan was still alive, I'd pick him. I kind of named the course after him, Hogan's Alley. Like, if there's anyone named Hogan in the field, you might want to pick him.
What about Hulk?
Or Paul. Or Horace. Horace or Hulk Hogan.
Oh, that's a tough one.
What do you think Hulk Hogan would shoot at this course? Fake Francesca?
I would put Hulkamania down for at least a dozen balls. I'm not even sure that they'd let him on the course because, like, you actually have to have a shirt with sleeves.
Do you think he'd just?
They might not allow spandex either. Shockingly.
Do you think he'd just leg drop the hole?
Yeah, I put him down. I put him down for a double bogey 144.
144.
144.
144. I think Hulk would give himself a couple putts too to keep it under 150. So I think 144 would be pretty good.
I like it.
Have you ever thought of what Bret the Hitman Hart would shoot there?
He just complained the entire time.
What about Hacksaw Jim Dugan? You think, like, if Hacksaw Jim was having a bad round, he'd start hitting spectators with pieces of freaking wood and start knocking them down? Like, what would be the over-under?
I just assume that's what his golf clubs would
If he
be.
hit a bad tee shot on a par 3, or would he consider just slamming someone in the head if it was a par 4 or par 5?
He might.
What do you think Hacksaw Jim's thought process would be while he's out there?
He'd hit the drive and smack somebody with a 2x4. Oh.
You think Mr. Fuji would kick Don Morocco's ball out of the rough?
Probably.
I really think so. I think Mr. Fuji would be cheating, and Don Morocco would honestly have the lowest score of all time because Mr. Fuji cheated the whole time.
So then you're saying he'd have a better score than Trump.
Would sign the card with a straight face too, like he didn't cheat or anything.
So he'd shoot a better score than Trump then.
Well, I mean, Trump has his own Mr. Fuji out there. I don't think that guy's ever hit a ball like out of the rough. He's never lost a ball. I mean, for crying out loud, that guy can play one ball all year.
Oh, man.
I mean, the fake Francesca, he needs to bring balls out with him. He's not that good. But you know what? If I was that good, my name would be on hotels. You guys would be convinced that I'm super smart. I'd be making up words like Coviville or Coffeeville or whatever the crap that stuff is.
Coviv.
All right, but let's not digress, okay? So Jordan Liggett is going to the Lions, and that tight end that the Lions drafted is going to hurt himself. Matt Patricia, who is a very smart guy, is going to put Jordan Liggett in because the Mets cut him for another. The Jets cut him for another punter. You know, always the MVP, and it was one of Dictator Gase's guys that got cut by the Bills. Like, why do you get a punter that got cut by the Bills? Like, the Bills stink. Like, the guy obviously had enough practice. Maybe he wore his leg out kicking for Gase and the Bills.
Now, what were you wanted to mention something about his eyes, too.
Yeah, those eyes are bugged out, man. Look at that.
Did see that. What was that? The GIF or the meme or whatever it was?
I mean, if you see those eyes, like the first thing that popped in my mind, Alfred Hitchcock Psycho.
That's a good one.
First thing that popped in my mind is like, dude, this guy's psycho.
I like it. Can't agree more.
Then he got Magic Mike, the GM, fired. I mean, just because he took Hackenberg with the second round pick doesn't mean that he's not a good evaluator of talent.
Hackenberg lost his job in that.
John Isaac. You know, there's 2 guys on that team. They drafted like 40 players. A couple years later, there's 2 guys on the team. That's pretty good. You know? I'm still looking for Ladarius Stewart and Chad Hansen, you know, to make those one-handed touchdown catches.
They might. You never know. Do you think that they might trade Le'Veon Bell? I hear there's rumors of that.
You know what? If they could trade him, trade him. Just get it over. Just get it over. You know, let's take a deep breath and let's do the official JETS chant, and then we'll discuss what JETS stands for.
All right.
Just end the suffering. Get what you can for them. Save yourself some bucks. Get some more draft picks.
There you go.
I mean, let Bug Eyes, let Dictator Gase take over. He's done a great job so far with Miami. I mean, look at all those playoff wins they had. Those guys were unstoppable. You know, as soon as it was December 31st, they were hanging out in South Beach. I mean, it's wonderful. They didn't have to worry about the next year. You know what I mean? It's 80 degrees. Like you got the old season off. Wonderful.
It's fantastic.
You know, they're out there singing "Welcome to Miami." You know, they're putting their Miami Vice clothes on and chasing chicks. You know,
that's the life right there.
Listen to Will Smith.
But Dictator Gase, he's going to bring us to greatness. Why we celebrate the 50th year anniversary of our one victory.
And even then was a lucky one, right?
Which, by the way, Browns and Lions fans that are listening in, okay, whatever championships before the Super Bowl are meaningless. They're not Super Bowls, so they count as 0. And at least, like, we make it to the playoffs, like, a lot more times than Scott Mitchell ever did. And Scott Mitchell stunk in that playoff game, too.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. He let everyone down. Just for that game. So, who are you guys picking for Colonial?
Oh, well, yeah, we can get right into golf. So, Brandon took John Rahm.
John Rahm, the guy who got caught peeing on TV. Great pick, Brandon. Flasher.
I'm taking Justin Rose, and the stat parrot is taking
Spieth.
Jordan Spieth.
Another Texas guy.
Oh, I picked Spieth at his home course. It was not a great pick, but he's warming up, so good job, Parrot.
Thank you.
Good job.
Bear.
That's a good one.
I'm taking Bryson DeChambeau this week.
Ooh, the mad scientist.
He's due for one.
Yeah, he wants to turn into Hogan, but he doesn't have that Hogan last name. Is Chris Hogan playing? Maybe I'll take him.
Oh man, I think he's catching balls somewhere else.
He might be.
Is he still hanging out with Brady, or did they let him go?
I think he's gone, isn't he?
Who?
Chris Hogan?
Chris Hogan.
I think he is gone.
He's gone.
Where'd he go to?
I don't know. We have a stat parrot, but he's not looking shit up.
Where's that parrot?
The parrot's right
You
here.
never have the Francesca at the Olive Garden?
No. What is it?
Come on, man. Big Francesca doesn't have to explain Francesca. It's an Italian dish.
Not at all.
Yes, they do. Big Francesca says they do. You heard it first.
That's a
Order the Big Francesca at the Olive Garden. Get 10% off.
Is that the?
I listen to a moron.
Is it, do you have a Mrs. Francesca there?
She she's like a quarter Canadian. She's no Carly Rae Jepsen.
Fantastic.
So call me maybe, Mrs. Francesca.
Perfect. Well, good. And who would be your pick this week besides your sleeper, Mr. Palmer?
There's so many golfers. There's like 136 golfers. Oh, Sandy, if I kill them all, they'll lock me up and throw away the key.
Golfers, you idiot. Golfers.
Oh, you skunty little foreigner, hey. Well, I'd love to pick Drake, but he's too busy starting a beef with the Greek freak. He's playing great music, by the way, too. I'm gonna listen to Drake after I get off this call.
He started from the bottom, now he's here.
No, I'm just going with Ryan Palmer.
Okay.
I'm in with Ryan Palmer.
Riding with Ryan Palmer. I like it.
Riding in. I'll call you on Sunday afternoon. I'll listen to the accolades.
Sounds perfect.
Okay, I do have a bit of a hearing disability, so if I miss those accolades, life goes on.
Right.
I'll be in the Fake Francesa.
Yes, sir. So, well, good. Well, we look forward to your insight next week. I'm hoping for some more good stories.
Oh, that's absolutely. And, we'll have more to talk about next week because there'll be more games played and more drama and more Drake played.
There we go. Well, Mr. Fake Francesca, thank you for calling in.
Hey, listen, I know I was kind of rough the first time, but don't ever give up on your dreams. Fake Francesca didn't. And you can download my app for $8 a month, for more insights like this.
Well, if it was $7.99, I might be more up to it.
Oh, Michael K's $7.99, but he's a cheater. I'm like the Fake Francesca.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, sir. We will see you next week.
All right, I'm off to the Olive Garden, and I'm going to listen to Drake on the way.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Fake Francesca.
Hope he doesn't have any more drinks that he had earlier today at the Olive Garden.
Right. Well, next week we got to deal with him and Hooky the Bookie.
Hooky the Bookie.
So this should be interesting. So before we go into anything else, do you want to finish up what you were talking about with the Sonic Music Fest?
Nope, I think I'm good. I think that was it.
All right. And, okay, so Justin on the Twitter, how much success will Juwan Howard have at Michigan? Similar to Beeline? Or would they have a Fab 5 2.0?
No. That's it. No. They won't. They lost the best thing they had going for them. Who are you going to recruit? Who's Juwan Howard going to recruit? Beeline was a good recruiter.
And Beeline went to Cleveland, right?
Yeah, well, and he can't recruit there, so what the hell's that going to do?
Well, and they got gypped out of the draft. We won't go into that, but
Ugh,
they got screwed.
it's garbage. Hot garbage.
Hot garbage. Hot absolute garbage.
Oh, well.
So are we finding this game yet?
ECHL app, you had to log in and shit, so we're going to figure it out. Just keep talking. I got this.
Don't they have an app too?
Yeah, but I couldn't find it on your thing. It wouldn't pop up.
Oh, well.
Don't worry. I'll find it.
All right, NBA update. Stat Parrot, what's been going on in the NBA?
Warriors swept the Blazers. That's not a surprise.
Well, here, hold on. Before you talk more about that, did you see after Game 2 what Richard Jefferson posted on Twitter?
Up by 17.
3 times.
Up by 17.
Still 50-50 on if they win.
Yeah.
3 games in a row.
Mm-hmm.
They lost all 3.
Unreal.
It's insane, man.
Dude,
Curry.
Steph Curry is he's a stud.
Steph Curry is.
But here's
best
my
shooter.
thing. If Durant's not back, I don't think they beat Milwaukee. If Milwaukee gets there. Now, granted, Toronto's back. It's 2-2.
See, Toronto, if Toronto ends up beating Milwaukee somehow, then I don't think they need Durant to beat.
No, I agree.
But they don't need Durant to beat
But
the
they got to
Raptors.
stop Kawhi, dude.
But if Milwaukee goes, they definitely need Durant
Well,
for a
here's
big man.
here's what Toronto did different in Game 4. You had your lesser tier guys, your Kyle Lowry's and your Serge Ibaka's just playing like mad and they were on point. They took over that game, and that's why they won by 18. So, I don't know.
I mean, I think Toronto's going to beat them in 7.
You do?
Yeah, they just have the experience. They have more experience than Milwaukee does.
They don't have LeBron standing in their way.
So, I mean, you might as well take them. I mean, I wasn't worried when they went down 2-0. I mean, I honestly think that there was no shot that – I shouldn't say no shot, but I just don't see – Milwaukee just isn't – they're just not there right now, They're good. They're a young team. They're going to be really good up and coming, I should say. But I really don't think that they're going to win this series. I think it's going to be Toronto and Golden State. And it'll be good because I think that Toronto I think Kawhi is a superstar, and I think that he can match up just fine with, their team and guard who he needs to guard. Score! Ah, Jesus.
We are watching the Toledo-Tulsa game right now.
Yeah, it's 3-3, Game 7 in Tulsa tonight.
What happened the other night in the game, Game 6?
I don't know. I didn't watch it, but I know they choked. They're going to come out hot tonight, though. They did in Game 5 after they lost 2 in Tulsa. They came out really good, looking hot. They just didn't in Toledo. Ooh, I don't know why. And look at no one in Tulsa, man. Like, they just don't deserve this. Toledo sells out. Look at that.
Go. Steal. Get there.
Shoot, Jenks. Why are you passing it?
There.
Score!
Yes!
All right.
There we go.
It's a start
1-0
right
walleye,
there.
baby.
Old Pope.
Stat parrot from the pisser.
Stat parrot from the pisser. That was awesome. That was a hell of a passer. I wish he just would have shot it, but that was good. Great start for the walleye right there.
You okay, stat
Hacking
parrot?
from there. Baby killed me. All right, so what do we got coming up next? We got NASCAR.
Well, the other side of the NBA.
Oh, yeah. Well, fuck. Golden State swept the Blazers. Blazers had their shot, and they couldn't finish any game. We were watching Game 3, I want to say. I can't remember what it was. And Golden State went on like a 11-2 run to end the game. I mean, they had them, and Portland kept chucking up threes. No, it was Game 2. Yeah, because it was Game 2. And they just kept, they had the game in hand, and they kept chucking up threes, and they...
That's just awful.
I don't know, man.
They're averaging like 3,000 people.
Yeah, they're not good.
That's
why they don't deserve it.
7,500 sellout.
But yeah, I mean,
Get down there.
I think we knew Golden State was going to win. I mean, Portland they just weren't the team for it. I mean, they really weren't. They needed who's the team that they beat? I'm
Who?
blanking right now.
Golden
Portland.
Oh, Denver.
Denver. I think that Denver would have matched up better just because they would have had Jokic and he would have given a lot of fits to them.
Yeah, he would have. I totally agree.
But it is what it is. Golden State is the first team to go to 5 straight finals since the Celtics, I think, in the 70s, I want to say. Maybe it was the 60s. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was something like that. So, good for them. I wouldn't be shocked. I think they're going to win anyways. But I think Toronto would be a better match than Milwaukee would.
Well, Bear, if you wanna step aside for a little bit and go ahead and watch this game, we're gonna go into the NHL playoff update, and I want to bring back our special guest last week, Mr. Sergey Fedorov. Give it a few minutes here, and Sergey will be here. NHL, just talking. First thing I'll say is my pick of San Jose is gone, and Sergey must be here. All right,
Hello.
Sergey.
You requested me.
Yes, I did.
I see hockey on TV. I try to drink and watch. Why you request me?
Well, I want you to give us that NHL update. What's going on in the NHL?
What is we talk KHL.
Well,
What is NHL?
and the National Hockey League?
Is that America?
Well, was Canadian teams.
Oh, no Canadian. They stink.
They
They're not Russian. Russian much better.
Well, there's some Russians on these two teams. You got what?
Fuck Boston.
Well, where's Chara from?
I don't know.
Is he from Russia?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
We would not accept him in Russia.
Why? Because he's 6'9"?
He wishes he was 6'9". He's like 6'6". He stuffs his skates. Puts salami in. Taller.
Yeah,
Much taller.
I think he's like 7'2" on skates, isn't he?
Stuffs his skates. Salami.
with salami.
You heard it here first.
Like a stick of salami?
From Sergey. Oh, yes.
Slovakia.
A lot of salami.
Slovakia,
Yes,
yeah,
see, not Russia. Terrible person.
Terrible person. Can you, Stat Parrot, can you give me the Boston Bruins roster? Just got to, do you like Bergeron?
No, Bergeron sucks, and I hate that rat, Marchand. He's a rat. Big nose rat. No one liked Marchand. Fuck Marchand.
What about Tuca?
I would rip nose off face. Tuca, only a respectable player. No one else. All else suck. Fuck the rest.
What do you want to know about the roster?
Were any of them from Russia?
Why is that parrot talking? He has wing. He can't look at phone. Make no sense.
Stat Parrot, he can do the Google search by speaking.
Hey Siri, is there anybody from the Boston Bruins from Russia?
Are you retard?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Siri doesn't even
She
know.
doesn't even know how to respond to that.
Because you say stupid thing into phone.
Very true.
Anyways. Yes, and then who in West? Saint, the Arch, the McDonald's, right? The Golden Arch. They from West, correct?
Yeah, the McDonald's Blues.
Bear said you pick San Jose. You must feel stupid for picking San Jose.
Well, I'm the only one that had a team in.
Well, you did
After
not
the
me
first
pick.
round.
I would have picked Golden Arch and shitty East Coast team. I'm very smart.
4 players from Russia?
Who are they?
Don't hold me to that, though.
Okay, who are
I
they?
will not hold.
Let's see. David Pasternak.
No, not Russian.
No? All right, well, that's not the Russian flag then.
I think that is the Russian flag, kid.
Oh, well, douche nut over here saying it's not.
Don't call his name is Sergey.
Sergey
I will shove bottle of vodka so far down throat it'll come out the noose.
Gary would like that too much,
Well, he's talking to you, Mr. Parrot.
but I referred it to you, so it's not on me.
Well, but Sergey,
All right,
I
well,
think
back
you're going to
to-
shove it down the
Back to the
parrot's
point,
throat, right?
Chara's.
Agreed.
Oh, well, I think that, so Chara's from Slovakia, and that's the
This
same.
is hurting brain of Sergey.
Listen. So
Hurting brain.
So Chara's
What?
from Slovakia, and there's no Russians. There's just Slovakians on the
Okay.
Boston team.
See, that's what I say.
That's all I had to say. There we go.
I think you're wrong.
But that's not what HockeyReference.com is telling me.
HockeyReference.com would not lie. Very reliable, like KGB and Vladimir Putin. Very reliable source.
All right, so
Ooh, that hurts. Right in the mouth.
Does Vladimir Tarasenko still play for the Blues?
Yes. Best Russian player. On Blues.
Tarasenko?
Yes, a lot of Russian on Blues. That is why I root for Blues.
Ooh, he took it to the face.
Right in the face. What? It looked like it hurt.
It did look like it.
Well,
hurt.
are you answer question or not? I don't have all day.
All right. Well,
I need to get back to watch hockey and drink vodka.
so what's going on in the KHL since that's your league? Who's in there?
Oh, they're off.
They're off.
They're off. Yes, off season.
Really?
Yes. Datsuk play.
When
They might go back to the Red Wing. I don't know.
might go back to the.
They
Red
have
Wing.
Worlds play right now.
Is that Ed Sheeran?
Yes.
Interesting. All right. Well,
He play hockey in Toledo. Pretty sure that's in Spain.
it is a city in Spain. That guy's name is Negolov.
No, just Nagel, like bagel. Nagel, bagel. Nagel, bagel. Not very complicated.
Do you like bagels,
Yes.
cream cheese,
Yes.
and vodka?
Yes.
Do you guys
All on same.
all on? That's what I was going to
Yes.
ask. Do you guys have vodka flavored cream cheese?
No.
Do you just mix your vodka with your cream
Yes.
cheese? There we go.
Yes, and milk. Put vodka and milk.
Okay.
It is white Russian. You put vodka, chocolate milk, black Russian.
I feel bad for you guys.
Vodka and chocolate milk is a black Russian.
We don't have talking parrot in Russia, so you should not feel bad.
I don't.
We kill talking parrot in Russia.
Good. I will be there tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Come join. Putin ride horse, stomp on you.
I fly away.
No, he stomp.
No, I fly before he stomps.
No,
Yes,
your wing
yes.
get cut off when you enter.
No,
You
no,
walk around,
no,
then boom,
No.
done.
Then boom, done.
I'm too fast for Putin.
Not on that horse.
Putin will be putting his dick inside you.
Oh, jeez. All right. Sergey, we've had enough of you today. We'll see you next week.
That is not nice.
Thank
Fuck
you.
you.
No, thank you. But I appreciate it. Jeez. Well, sorry, Stat Parrot, that happened to you, but I don't even know what to say.
What happened? Oops.
You missed Sergey, man.
I missed him last week, too.
Sergey was very, very mean this week.
Was he?
He was very mean.
What'd he say?
He was telling me that I'm going to have something shoved up my butthole and other ifs, ands, and buts like that. That ain't cool.
It sounds like you shouldn't go to Russia.
I guess I shouldn't go to Russia. I guess I should just stay in the good old U.S. of A.
Just fly around America.
Best.
America.
So what's going on in the ECHL playoffs?
Toledo is tied with Tulsa 3-3 in a 7-game series. And
Are we going to make NHL picks or what? Who are you going to pick for the final or Stanley Cup?
St. Louis looked tough, man, but Boston's Boston.
This is the thing, is I hate it because I'm going to pick Boston in 6, but I want St. Louis to win.
You guys want to do a bet?
Boston's winning.
Unfortunately, I think
It's just how the world
I think
works.
it's going to.
I'll put 5 on San Jose.
Do you know how terrible those people are?
You'll put 5 on San Jose? Done.
Yep,
I'll
deal.
take it.
Yep, okay, same. All right.
So
actually,
you
I'll
owe us
just take that
$5.
back right
Yeah.
there.
San Jose didn't make it.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so,
So
okay, I'll
thank
take
you.
5. All right, good. So now you owe us
Okay,
10.
well, who's in the finals then?
You already said San Jose. That's what you
Okay,
wanted.
well,
so.
You said you wanted 5 on San Jose, so and we took it and we won.
Did you see how terrible the Bostonians are too? That they put up a someone put up a what the hell are they?
Parrots.
No, the ads on the streets. I want to say billboard. That's the word I'm looking for. They put up a billboard that says 148 days since last championship. Please help us or something like that. I was like, oh my god, terrible people.
Those guys are assholes.
No one likes them. All right, where are we going now? ECHL, Toledo up 1-0, Game 7. Newfoundland beat whoever the hell they played, the Orlando Solar Bears or something. I don't even know.
I think that's right. Solar Bear. Did that ref just fall?
I think he just got hit. No, he just fell. So yeah, Game 7. I don't know where it would start if Toledo wins tonight.
I
Hopefully they
honestly
do.
hope it starts away.
I can probably look that up.
Yeah, because Game 1 I think is Friday, and we're
busy.
gonna be busy working.
And then I'll be out of town all weekend for Memorial Day, so hopefully they're not playing in town until during the week.
Well, we need them to win. We know that.
We need them
Yeah, I
to
was
win.
about to say if they don't win, it really doesn't matter what happens then.
Right.
No one will give 2 shits. Let's see here.
Can I just say how much I've gotten into hockey in the last month and a half?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Brandon. Get it out of there. Let's see.
Go. Nice. Get there.
Bang bang. Nope.
All the way around. Oh, they had him right in
dude,
front.
You had him. Man. Jesus.
You know what? This app actually isn't that bad. I figured it'd be worse. I thought it'd be choppy, but that's pretty good.
All right. So
all right, hold on. Here it is right here. So Toledo would have 3 home games. So it would be the 29th, which is Wednesday, May 31st, which is a Friday, and then June 1st, which is Saturday.
done.
Are we going to one? If they make it.
If they make it, we're going to all 3. If
Yes.
they make it.
Yes, that means if they do win tonight, get in there. He scored! He scored! He lost it. That was awesome.
2-0.
Let's go fish.
Goalie didn't corral it. That
There we
was
go.
amazing.
There we go. Sorry for the loud noise and the. I heard our mic screeching.
Yeah.
That's okay. We got to back up when we cheer.
Nice fucking save, loser. Watch this. He
This
doesn't
is
even
good
corral
replay.
it. Look at it, just sitting right in front. Bloop. Look at that little chip. That was awesome.
Beautiful play.
That was cool.
Fins
You
up.
saw it sitting right in front there.
Rebound. Beautiful goal.
Fantastic. So so
Or
that
is
means
it
so
fantastic?
that means if they win, then there's no podcast next week.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Well, we could have one. It'd just have to be on the 30th.
It's possible. I feel like I have something to do. I have a dentist appointment. That's it.
Yeah, you can come after that.
Well, that's it. 10:30 in the morning. So I think I'll be okay for a 7:30 game on a Saturday. I just knew I had something. I just
No, I'm
couldn't
saying if
remember.
we did the podcast on. Wait a minute. Nah, we can just do it then. Wait a minute. I got an idea.
What's your idea?
What if
What if?
we do have that Saturday game? Where are the Mud Hens on May 31st?
I don't know. Probably somewhere in Toledo.
Like, if they're home, I can see about us getting that office and just go record earlier in the day. Go watch the walleye that night. Or we can just record that Thursday.
What's the day?
31st.
31st. They are at home at 7 o'clock versus Charlotte.
But we want to go to the hockey game. So that would do. It's just there to be there. Something to think about. We could do the Thursday or whatever else. We'll see as we get closer.
Wait. What day? 31st?
Yes.
That's a Friday.
Right.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So Wednesday is the 29th, and they're playing at 10:35 in the morning.
On the 29th?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're all at work.
All right. Well, I was just letting you know.
Most
Thank
of
you.
us. Okay. Anyways, let's get this thing through so we can watch this.
All right, so
We did hockey. What are we
NASCAR
on,
picks. So we got the Coke 600.
What happened with? I saw Brandon send a text. What happened with the All-Star? I didn't even see who won. I don't even know what
Kyle
happened.
Larson, that's all I know.
Larson won.
Yes.
He said something about Clint Boyer, didn't he?
Oh yeah, the fight. Clint Boyer,
There was
like,
a fight.
yeah, dude. I gotta pull that
Yeah,
up.
pull that up. I didn't even know. I didn't see
So-
that.
Yeah, keep talking about the Coke 600. Make some picks.
Ugh, just call it penalty. So the Coke 600s at Charlotte. It'll be Sunday night. I think 6 p.m. this weekend. The Indy. Oh shit, we should pick Indy too. I didn't even think about that since that's this week.
Elio Castroneves.
Um,
Is he still racing?
Mario Andretti.
Marco Andretti would be a
No,
good
no,
one.
no. I want Mario.
All right. So,
I should probably pull that up. Yeah, I didn't know that.
so there's a commercial break in progress there. So listen to this. We're gonna talk about this is the fight
He
between.
got in a fight with Ryan Newman.
Yeah.
Oh, those old guys. That's funny.
Hello, race fans. Welcome into studio
Oh.
for another.
Hello, Alex Weaver.
I've never seen Clint Boyer other
He just started swinging in his car. He ran over the slowest I've ever seen someone run. That is great.
Yeah, he didn't even have his helmet on. He's like, "Really? Come back, dude."
And Boyer still had his helmet on. That's funny.
So, see, he leaves his helmet on because he doesn't want to get his ass. See, look, Newman's got his off.
That's because Newman isn't. I mean, he's a big boy. Big as in he's gotten fatter, but he's still a big dude. He's bigger than Boyer is. That's wild. It's an all-star race. Like, why are people so mad?
But because they're racing for $1 million,
Yeah, but still. They all have millions. Who cares?
Right.
Like babies.
all right. So who you taking this week?
Me?
Well, I don't think you've picked yet.
Who did Brandon?
Brandon's taking William Byron.
Byron. Okay.
All right. And I am going to take, finally, halfway through the season, Kyle Busch. Dominated this race last year. Led pretty much the whole race. 376 laps, I think we said.
377, yes. Which you would think out
Of
of a
400.
400-lap race would be a record, right?
Nope.
No, Truex put up 392 a few years ago, which is
insane.
insane. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. And that was gay.
No! Son of a
Tulsa
bitch.
score. What happened? I missed. Oh, they're on a power play?
Yeah. Is his name Perfecto?
Perfecto.
Perfetto.
Perfetto. Perfetto. Why can't I give me my starting grid, damn it. Thank you.
All right, you are taking,
Denny Hamlin.
and Stat Parrot, you are taking.
Have I taken Ryan Blaney yet?
No, but that's a solid pick.
I'm going to go with Ryan Blaney.
I like that pick.
It's not a bad pick. I just like Hamlin this week. He's finished top 5 here the last 3 years. Like,
last year, what homeboy dominant or 2 years ago? Truex.
I'm just going with Ryan Blaney because he's at 20-1 odds right
No,
now.
Truex dominated. His domination was like 2015.
Oh, okay.
But it was this race.
Right.
They only race this once now since they have the Roval the last couple of years. So this will be the only.
Well, last year was the first year for the Roval.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was the first year they didn't do 2 races.
Okay.
Technically at the speed. Well, still both at the Speedway, but the Roval's within.
Gotcha. Okay. And then Indy 500 this weekend. One of the greatest races out there too. I think they start at what? They normally start like 1:30 or 2, don't they?
Like 11.
Well, that's when like coverage starts.
No, I think they start the races at like 11:30. I feel like
I don't think so.
because you figured they got to finish that race, and like Stewart, who would do both of them, like would fly away to
Yeah, he'd fly to Charlotte.
yeah.
Yeah, but like he'd fly to Charlotte and they'd literally be just starting or about to be just starting.
It'll
NASCAR.
be at 12:19 on the 26th.
All right, there you go. 12:19. So I am going to take Will Power. He's gonna be my driver. He's starting 6th.
He's not dead.
No, he is not. Unless he is dead and he's racing anyways, that would be rather impressive.
Who's the guy that died a couple years ago? That was Dan Weldon. Dan Weldon.
Weldon, yeah, Weldon,
Yeah.
whatever. I thought it was Ed Carpenter, but he's starting 2nd, so it couldn't have been Ed Carpenter either.
All right, so let me look at this starting grid here. And by the way, Jake, so you know, when they start, they go 3 wide.
Mm-hmm. Tony Kanaan and Scott Dixon in row 6. How about that for a starting row?
That's interesting.
Both big names.
Um,
There is a lady racing. Pippa Man, starting 30th.
All right, I got mine. Helio
Castroneves.
Castroneves.
That's who I took right off the bat.
Oh.
Yes, he's like the biggest name.
Okay, well, then I'll make another pick.
No, you can pick him.
I want Sato.
You want the Asian?
Yep. Takuma Sato. That's my pick.
Kuma Sato. He's starting
Dude,
14th.
and I said Marco Andretti and Elio Castroneves. That's my people.
So you want Marco? Or Elio?
Well, Elio's just common. Give me Marco, man. They got that Andretti curse going on there. Let's break that.
Okay. I can dig that.
Marco's finished 2nd there a few times, so give me Marco Andretti.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Baseball. Baseball. Leading in the AL East, your New York Yankees, 30-17, hot as ever.
How?
Well, their best pitcher is 9-1.
That's a good start.
That's
How?
That is a good start on the how, but
they're all doing. I mean, they're all batting well. They're just, dude. They go down and they come back and destroy. It's like lately now Sanchez is getting hot finally, so he's belting home runs. But Tampa's only 2 games behind. Boston's been picking up the pace, so they're only 5.5 out. Moving over to the Central, Twins running away 7 games ahead of the Indians, and 10.5 ahead of Chicago White Sox. In the West, Houston Astros 8 games ahead of the Texas Rangers, 8.5 ahead of Oakland, 10.5 ahead of LA. In the NL East, Philadelphia Phillies 28-20, 2.5 ahead of Atlanta, 5.5 ahead of the Mets, 9 ahead of the Nationals, and 12.5 ahead of the Jeter Marlins.
Oh, Derek, 3-on-2 coming.
Here we go. Did he get?
Nice shot.
Dang it.
That was a good shot.
All right, Central Cubs 28-18, 1.5 ahead of Milwaukee, 3.5 ahead of Pittsburgh, 5 ahead of St. Louis, and 7.5 ahead of Cincinnati. You know what? For Cincinnati being 22-27 now, that's pretty good. When they started out like 2-12.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to be the tightest division in baseball all year. I mean, the Cardinals, the Cubs, and the Brewers are going to just be battling all year.
I agree. And then out west, Dodgers 32-17, 6.5 ahead of the Padres, 7.5 ahead of the Diamondbacks. Now I was there when they played. Clayton Kershaw pitched, and then Bellinger hit a home run. That dude is still batting over 400, I believe.
He's got the wonkiest swing, man, but he makes it work.
Oh, and he's a bomber. Bomber's delight, like we talk
He
about.
has like a golf swing. He just steep is the word I'm looking for. Doesn't that remind you that his swing is just so damn steep when he comes through? But I mean, dude can he can rake, as they say, as the kids say.
So, No real NFL updates. I mean, we had Gerald McCoy got cut by Tampa.
And Sue signed
Sue
with
signing
Tampa
with
in his
Tampa.
place, which I thought I was like, oh, you know what? You got Sue, who's older, same draft. Didn't know that. Well, I mean, I guess I knew that, but I didn't remember that. I looked it up because I wanted to see, and I was like, well, Sue was a second-round pick in that draft, and I think McCoy was like 6th or something like that. So same draft, same age. I think Sue is like 4 months older.
Right.
So what I thought of Tampa doing, which makes sense now, they signed Sue to a 1-year deal. McCoy wanted a 5-year max deal. So why sign some 31-year-old, 32-year-old defensive tackle to a 5-year max deal when you could get Sue for a year? I think that was actually a smart move on Tampa's play to get rid of him.
I think that's what the Cowboys are pretty much going to do with Sean Lee. He's going to go in on rotation. But
Yeah,
he
they
doesn't
ain't
wanna
paying
leave
him.
either. No. Just like Dak, he's not getting that money yet. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Now, what is Brandon giving us his pick yet? No. Who is going into the NASCAR Hall of Fame this year?
So out of I saw 2 of the 5, and that would be Tony Stewart and Joe Gibbs. So good for them. I think both well-deserved. Let me try to look up the others here and see if I can
Two
find
solid
them.
picks.
And they were, because Stewart was under Gibbs, right?
Stewart was under Gibbs for a while.
For a while.
Until he went to his own race team.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's good. They get to go in together. I think that's cool. Bobby Labonte? What? Did not. I mean,
He was also a Joe Gibbs driver.
yeah, that's what he said. It's teammate Bobby Labonte. That's crazy. And then Buddy Baker.
Yep.
Figure he would have already been in, right?
Yeah, I thought so.
And then mechanic Waddle Wilson. Don't know who that is.
He's a mechanic.
He's a mechanic. So that's all the. So there's your 5 guys in the class of 2020. Stewart won the Cup championship in 02 and 05 for Gibbs, and Labonte won one in 2000. There you go. Okay, so it sounds like all well deserved. I'm sure the mechanic was a great mechanic.
He probably was, but we don't care about mechanics around here, do we?
Yeah, of course we do. Why would we not? We care about the blue collar.
Mr. Parrott,
Yes, sir.
do you care about the blue collar people?
You have to.
I don't have to do anything.
I mean, you really don't, but I mean, I'm just going to stay out of this one.
All right, sounds good. Anyway, Preakness results. War of Will.
I didn't even know they had a race.
Preakness, yeah, War of Will won the race.
That was my pick.
That was actually one of our picks a couple weeks ago. I think it was mine. Yeah, War of Will I had finishing 3rd. Well, he won this time. Doesn't matter because we didn't bet on it. It is what it is. I think they're going to have, the Belmont?
Yep, that's in 2 weeks. Oh, breakaway.
Get him. You choked. Choke artist.
Man,
What about
he got in a
Michigan?
little bit too quick.
What about Michigan?
Little bit too quick there.
A little bit quick. All right, so on this day in sports history, are you ready? Happy 32nd birthday, first off, to Novak Djokovic, tennis player.
Good for him.
Happy, if they're still married, Daniel Gibson and Keisha Cole.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Old Booby Gibson.
Yeah. All right, so we had a couple deaths on this day. Lefty Grove died in 1975 on this day. And in 1954, Charles Chief Bender, only American Indian, fun fact, American MLB pitcher and only American Indian in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Huh. Did not know that.
Good stat.
Very good stat.
I like that one. All right, so Stat Parrot.
Yes!
Did we score?
Yes! 3-1.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
I gotta see the replay. I know we're trying to do a show here too, but I gotta see.
It got chipped right up to the guy in the center, and he hit just a fantastic pass off to the corner, glove side. Just buried
Glove
it.
side pass. Here we go. All right. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
One timer. That's how it goes. There's no fans in Tulsa. I love it.
0.
All right, 1963, Mickey Mantle hits a ball off Yankee Stadium's facade, which was obviously a big deal then.
Can you spell facade?
Yes, Facade.
Because you're looking right
Facade.
at it.
Well, I could have said facade if I didn't know how to read.
That is true.
So,
Yes, you
facade.
could've.
Facade. All right. And in 1975, the 8th ABA Championship, the Kentucky Colonials.
Colonials.
It's not spelled that way, though. Colonels.
Colonels.
Dumbass.
Colonel.
Well, just when we're talking about
You
spelling.
just talked about how great of a reader you were.
God, so stupid. Beat the Indiana Pacers 4-1.
I picked him that year.
Oh. 1977, Red Sox 6, Brewers 5, tie single-game home run record of 11.
Oh, so all solo shots.
No. They had 6 home runs and 5 home runs. That wasn't necessarily the score.
I thought you said it was 6-5.
No, 6 meaning 6
okay.
home runs. 1962, Roger Maris walks 5 times, record 4 intentionally in a 9-inning game. Almost had another one. 1927, the Dodgers beat the Phillies 20-4.
Okay. There'll be one of those this year when the Indians play the Yankees.
Right.
Happens once a year.
The Red Sox set an AL record in 1957 by smashing 4 home runs in the 6th inning. 1 inning.
Nice.
We get another goal here. There it is. Son of a bitch. Oh, you got the rebound.
Got it back on the
Turned
board.
it over. All right. So, let's see. 1985, Pete Rose, 2,108 run passes Hank Aaron as NL run scoring leader.
What year was that?
1985.
85.
1988 LPGA Championship, Jack Nicklaus Golf Club. Sherry Turner birdies final 2 holes to win her only major title, 1 stroke ahead of runner-up Amy Alcott.
Good for Sherry.
1990, Andre Dawson receives a record 5 intentional walks in a game.
Is this intentional walk day?
Yeah, no kidding.
Maris and Andre Dawson?
1990, Deion Sanders becomes involved in a dispute with White Sox catcher Carlton Fisk, one of the most infamous incidents of Sanders' baseball career. Are we going to score again?
I lost that one.
He lost it.
It was 2-on-3 though, so at least he kept it in the zone. Well, no, not anymore.
Stat Parrot.
Ugh, don't call a trip on that.
Stat Parrot. What else you got?
The Walleye are awesome.
Thank you.
That's what I got.
Appreciate it.
Thank-
What?
Nothing. I'm bachelor parties bullcrap.
What?
Oh, so you're not paying attention?
No, I am.
Doesn't sound like it.
Bachelor party. All right, so on this day, this is going to be the last thing. In 2003, LeBron James signed a historic $90 million Nike deal at 18 years of age.
Turned
Reebok,
down a $10 million Reebok deal to not talk to any of the other brands.
and he said no. Yep. Build an empire which is worth more than $1 billion. And then later, of course, now we know he has a lifetime contract with Nike.
Yep.
Tiger also has a contract with Nike. Zion has the shoe that was broken with Nike. But
Still hasn't signed with anybody yet.
Oh, an agent, you mean? Or just
I
a
don't
shoe
think he
deal?
signed with a shoe deal or anything
Yeah,
yet.
he hasn't even signed an agent because I don't know.
Yeah, they said he might not want to go.
Well, he could do a few things here. You know, he could return to Duke. I don't see that happening. He could play for the national team. He could go across seas. He could do whatever he wants. He's Zion. He'll get paid. It's like that kid in the MLB that got drafted like 8th overall by the Braves, and he decided to go sign with a Japanese team.
Or that kid that went 7th overall to the Athletics and was the first overall pick in the NFL
Kyler?
draft. Oh, is that his name?
Kyler Murray.
Murray.
All right. Anything else, Parrot?
I think, we got... the LeBron thing was the only thing that I saw about on this day today, so I think I'm good.
Why are you talking so quiet? Do you not see your sounds?
I do see my sounds, and I am yelling into the mic. I think it's Brandon's mic.
No, it's not. Look at if you look at all.
I am yelling into the microphone.
No, you just sound like you're yelling. You just don't, your voice doesn't carry because you speak so quiet. You talk like when Brandon gives the wrestling update.
You need man voice.
I need my voice.
Just like that.
I need to do it now.
Yes.
So, thanks to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Follow him on Facebook or Twitter at Songs by Wes. Check him out on Facebook
Or
Wes
both.
Anderson Music. Thank you to All Wear Clothing, first primary sponsor of OTL Sports Podcast. Thank you to PNC. and JoJo's Pizza, and Crandall's Quality Lawn Care serves the Toledo and surrounding area, and not that retirement village in
Bayside,
Lake Simcoe.
Bay Shore, something like
What
that.
is on? Whoa, wait a minute. What's on that truck?
That's Tulsa, dude.
And
Ed Myers.
at
Yark, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram.
Jeep Dodge Ram.
At the Central Avenue Strip.
As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Caw-caw!
Go fish.